Hello, let's keep going through level 7 of 2d6 dungeon. This is again after I've recorded the previous video, so that's why I've not yet really given the map a lick of paint, or not really paint, given it any details, because I just want to keep on playing at the moment, because I'm having fun. But I'll probably have to sit down and put in all the details, because I know it'll annoy me if I don't and the map stays unfinished. I also realized I didn't show the whole finished floors on some of the floors, because we went, I think, for example, down from level 3 to level 4 or from 4 to 5 within a video, and then afterwards continued in the next video on the next floor. So you never really got to see the previous floor finished up, which I have done since. And I think probably whenever this series ends, either in Grunko's death or triumph, we'll have a quick, recap, just sort of flip through what we've been through, or what Grunko has been through. Usually the character sheet, if you print it out, has a section for narrative moments, which I've chosen to sort of ignore and not note any down, because I'm logging this in form of the video series anyway, so there's not really a need to mark down narrative moments, and we will have the map to recap our journey, basically. So we'll take a look at that then at the end, flip through the different levels, see what we found, and I'll probably also give some final thoughts to the game, although I think it's no secret that I like it a lot. But with that out of the way, let's continue on from the necropsy chamber through this reinforced door, if we can, which we definitely can. See what lies behind here, a 6x2 room with 2 more doors. So I'll put one going down and one going up, why not? And I've kind of gone back to just rectangular rooms for this floor, although I should really probably, to have a prettier map afterwards, start switching it up again. Let's roll for the room itself. That's a double 5, which we've not rolled yet, I believe. A prep room, which is unique. Prep room. And has random exits, which again I'll do first before we forget, or shouldn't really say we, it's completely my fault. Before I forget. Let's roll here, exit table 7, 5 and a 4. Reinforced doors, all of which are locked. Okay. Let's roll for those, the top one first. Locked at a 2 and the bottom one at a 7. Oh, I'll just write that next to the door. And let's read what the prep room has in store. There's a long table here. On it is a backpack, a length of rope, a knife, and some dry mushrooms. Interesting. So the backpack, we already have a large backpack, so I don't think that'll do much for us. Rope is a large item. A knife, I don't know if we need that really. It's not a throwing knife. And some dry mushrooms I will definitely take. We can combine those with other things to make rations. So let's have those. What's the encounter? 2 Terra Magna are packing the bag. Oh, okay, so I've just already took this stuff because I thought it was just lying there. So they are packing the bag. You must fight them, and if you survive, roll on interruptions and unexpected table 4. Okay, so I'm just assuming we survive here. If we don't, it doesn't really make a difference, because then playthrough will be over. So I think it's fine, we already noted that down. None of that will help us in the fight. Those are level 5 enemies we've not seen yet. And I'll have to put those here. Terra Magna, 30 HP each. Which is fine, but kind of scary that there's 2 of them. And because we have not fought them yet, I don't really know what to expect from them moveset and damage-wise. And I've not read the card yet properly. Just checking that I don't give them too much HP. I think the upper one, the boxes are just a bit slimmer. Okay, so 450 XP a each, so this fight will give us 900 XP, that's great. Plate armor on primary 1s, 4s and 6s. So our sharp pummel will do 3 damage less, so it's actually worse than our other 2 maneuvers. So we'll try to stick to those. I'll hold it up to the camera, sorry. Then a Morningstar Bash on a 1 and a 4, which we do have the Great Helm against. Or the Scale Jacket, d6 plus 4, so that'll be d6 plus 1. And the Sidekick. So the 2 are there with their Sidekick. d3 plus 3. We don't have a secondary 5 and a primary 3, so that'll be the full damage. Can block that once using our longsword. Okay. That seems like it could be a bit hairy. We don't really have any kind of throwing weapon potion or scroll that we could use to make this easier, I think. So this will just be a bit of a war of attrition, I guess, of endurance thing. But we do have plenty of healing exactly for that reason. So I think we won't die, but might get hurt a bit. Let's just attack the first Terra Magna and go from there. So 5 and a 1 for us is the swooping spin, which luckily is not interrupted. So d6 plus 5 damage. That's 9 damage. That is nice at least. 21 left. Have the first one attack us. 6 and a 3. Oh, and they only have 2 shift each. So can't do anything with that, because needs a primary 3 or 1. 2 and a 6. That can definitely be turned into the Sidekick, which we can't block. Unless we use the Kirby's Bell, which I think I will. Or the Bell rune. So let's block that. Minus 5 damage on that, so that'll be d3 minus 2. Good job. Blocked that completely. So 5 less damage again. I'm liking this rune. I'm curious if you can put that on the same weapon more than once to be able to use it several times. I'm assuming you can. Interesting thought, but for that we'll have to find it again, which I don't know if that's so likely. Let's go to round 2, attack the first one again. 4 and a 5 for us. That means it's a violent cleave or a sharp pummel. Let's do the violent cleave because it does more damage. d6 plus 5. And that's a 5, so 10. Not bad there. Not bad at all. 11 left. No, 11 is kind of hard for us to do in one round because that would require a 6 plus 5 or even a crit or exact strike. But we can hope. Let's have them attack us. 5 and a 6, that is far too high for the Sidekick or the Morningstar Bash. 6 and a 3, that's far too high again. Okay, so at least their maneuvers aren't that great to roll, I'm assuming, or we're just getting lucky. Round 3, let's try to do 11 damage to the first one. And again, that would be an exact strike if we still had the heavy slash, but like this, I think this basically forces us to do the sharp pummel, yeah. Which will be blocked for 3, so d6 plus 4, so this won't even be able to do 11. Yeah, but at least we still rolled good, so 9 damage. Leaving the Terra Magna at 2 HP. Have them attack us, and they miss. That's the first one. They swing towards you, but the weapon flies from their hand, allowing you to jab them for d6 plus 4 damage. Lucky break. There we go. Rolled for no reason there. So they've just taken themselves out. Not bad. So have the second one attack us. 1 and a 5. Now this could be turned into the sidekick or the Morningstar Bash, and now I gotta think here. So the Morningstar Bash does more damage, vanilla, but we have the armor against that, which means that'll be d6 plus 1 versus d3 plus 3. I'm assuming d6 plus 1 is less damage. What's that? That's 4.5 on average, and d3 plus 3 is 5 on average. So I think we'll have to use, or have them use the sidekick, because that's what's doing more damage to us on average. So d3 plus 3 with no way of blocking it. And that's a 2, so 5 damage there. But hey, that's the first damage we've taken this fight. And that's after one of the enemies already took themselves out. So relatively fine, I think. Round 4, let's attack. 6 and a 2. Now that is actually, yeah, that's the swooping spin again. Nice. I thought we would be forced to do the sharp pummel, but no. So d6 plus 5. Another 5. We've been rolling fine on those. So 10 flat damage. Have them attack us. 3 and a 2. Now they have the extra shift as well. So they can definitely turn that into the sidekick, which we know is already enough info. We don't even have to think about the Morningstar Bash because the sidekick is stronger. Another 5 damage. This is going south right now. Let's hope to now take them out. But I don't think we will. That would have required an insane... I don't think there was any chance of doing that. So 5 and a 3, that will be another swooping spin. d6 plus 5 again. Just a 2, so 7 damage. Like that. 13 left. So that would really require a sharp pummel with an exact strike, or actually any exact strike would be able to do the job. Let's see, have them attack us first. 4 and a 5, that can again be turned into the sidekick. d3 plus 3 damage. Another 5 damage. We are really... Whoop, I'm throwing away the life there, the die. We are really taking damage all of a sudden. From the same enemy 3 times, 5 damage each. Already down by 15. That hurts. And we're not really close to finishing the fight here. Let's roll and hope for an exact strike. No such luck, just 1 off again. 6 and a 4. Now with our extra 3 shift, we'll definitely be able to do a swooping spin instead for d6 plus 5. And that's another 10, leaving them at 3 HP. Just annoying, but at least I think like that we'll be able to finish them off next round. They roll a 1 and a 6. Now they can definitely turn that into the Morningstar Bash, but they also have 5 shift at the moment. And that can reach that side kick, so +2 there and 1 down there. Yeah, another D3 +3, and that's another 2. So we've taken 20 damage already. That might be a new high score. Wow, this is brutal. Yeah, I don't know. I am not happy right now. Let's attack 4 and A5, whatever that is. I think the Violent Cleave doesn't really matter. Could be anything, I think, because of our shift. Let's do D6 +5. 3 +5 is 8. That was gonna kill him either way. And that's the fight done. Whew. That's a bit disturbing. So let's first and foremost give ourselves the 900 XP. I didn't do it during the fight. Usually you get the XP when killing an enemy and you can level up during a fight, I think. But that didn't matter because we won't be leveling up. But that puts us at 8,384. So I don't know if you remember, but I said earlier we're way off leveling up to level 8 unless the enemies on level 7 all start giving like 500 XP each. And we're actually that's not too far off. So these each give 450. I think the Scale Hound gave 800 even. So yeah, I guess it's just the way of the game to make it harder to over level until you go down to the actual floors to get the proper amount of XP. Yeah, but that's nice. Works out fine for gameplay and for the flow. And now I'm also not too worried anymore that we are overpowered or doing something wrong, that we're over leveled. In the mid game there I thought, these enemies are kind of weak and we're looking so good and have so much healing and so on. But now it's getting a bit more, yeah, interesting, bit real. So I think we're just fine power-wise. We get 2 rolls on Pouch Table 2 with a +1 on both of them. Let's do those quickly. Don't know if you heard that. My Windows just complained about something. I'm not sure. So Pouch Table 2 +1. And that's a high roll. So a 10. There are some loose coins. 2d6 gold coins and a random gem. We've gotten that before. So the gem is a d3 and 2d6 gold coins. So 9 gold coins. Putting us at 260. And let's roll here a 2. That is a medium quality garnet. Medium quality garnet, like that. Let's do another roll for the second enemy on Pouch Table 2, +1 again. And another 9. So there are some loose coins again. So 2d6 gold coins. In this case only 4, putting us at 264. And another roll for a gem. Another medium quality garnet. Why not? They really were twins in this case. And that's them done. I'd prefer not to encounter another fight like that again. I think I'd rather fight another Scale Hound than 2 of those, because any fight with several enemies just means you're gonna have to tank a lot of damage just because you are only hitting half as often as they are. So you'll have to get hit a lot. Let's use one of our healing balms again before I forget. Leaving us at 2 doses and gaining us a 50, heal by 50, like that. And I think we'll hold there for now. Actually, that would have been perfect to use the extra healing to go up to 70 again, but why not? I hope there's not an enemy that's gonna do 50 damage in one combat to us. And also, I'm not too sure if you can use the healing balm in combat. I'm assuming you can't, because the rules only talk about using potions or magic scrolls. So I think we'd be better off keeping the potions for a dicey combat situation. Yup, I'm fine with that. Let's see, did the room say anything else? Yes, so they are packing the bag. We've already looted that bag and we must fight them. If we survive, we roll on interruptions and unexpected 4. Just 2d6, that's a 4 and a 1. There is a relief of Intuneric, a carving of a swirling black head embossed on the wall here. The face seems to swim, even though it is in stone. This is a special shrine. If you can add an offering correctly, gain 1 favor point. And if you make a second different offering correctly, roll on L7BT, which is new to us. So again, now I think in Tuneric we sadly don't have too much stuff we can offer to. But let's see here. Actually, garnet. We just got medium quality garnets. That's perfect. Yeah, and coal. I think we do have some charcoal. Great. Okay, so I was kind of scared we were fresh out of offerings for Intuneric, but like that. Let's first offer up the charcoal for 1 favor point, and I'll quickly see if we have any more coal or things of the sort, so we don't have to waste our garnet, because that does give us 3 favor, which we don't even have the capacity for anymore. Ink, I don't think we have. Black beetles, black feathers. No, I think it'll have to be the garnet. But still, oh, actually we do have black feathers, a bundle. Perfect, so I'll just take those. They are a +1, so that will be nice for us. Exactly giving us 2 more favor points to, yeah, max us out here. Although, wait, it says if you can add an offering correctly, gain 1 favor point. If you make a second different offering correctly, roll on L7BT. I'm assuming that means for the second one we don't get favor. I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, so tell you what. In that case, sorry, I'm going back here. I'll offer the feathers first to get the 2 favor points. Keep the charcoal. And say for our second offering, then we offer the charcoal, kind of unnecessary, I wrote it down again, and won't get favor for that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, and now we roll on L7BT, whatever that might be. I don't know, what's BT? Blessed by the Gods table. Really? Roll 2d6 and make a note of the effect on your character sheet. Might get a blessing here. So a 9. You stumble backwards as an invisible force grabs your forehead and forces a thought into your brain. Next time you loot a chest, +3 to the roll. Interesting. Next chest, loot, +3 to the roll. I like the sound of that. That's cool. I did not know those sort of effects existed. I thought all of the shrines would always just be for favor points, but so could get sort of special blessings. I'm not even gonna linger on that too long, or I might start reading the rest of the table. I don't want to spoil it for myself. Yeah, that was quite the room. Took quite a while. Let's do one more maybe. Go up here through that door that is locked at a 2, so we are guaranteed to be able to go through there. And the room is a corridor. With 3 doors as well. Okay, so I'll put one like that. And then the corridor was 4 squares long. Let's maybe just have it going that way. Okay. Let's go to the right here and roll for a room. A 6 by 3. That works out pretty nicely actually. Roll for doors. A door. Have that going downwards. And that will be our room here. Which is room number 9. And let's see what that contains. 6 and a 5. Quarantine or quarantine cages. We've seen cages before, but that was a different room. There are 2 cages here, and one is a ravaged man with a large swelling at his throat. His eyes widen. The cage opens. Roll a d6. On 1 to 4, liberate 1 prisoner. On 5 or 6, as the man runs off, his neck bulges and he explodes. That's gruesome, but doesn't say we're taking damage from that. But still, so just a d6. Hope for his sake we don't roll a 5 or 6. We don't, so we liberate a prisoner. Like that. And the room has reinforced doors. I've already put that in. And I think it is not unique actually. Interesting. That was a quick room. Let's do one more. Let's try to get through that door. No, that is locked. And locked at a 7. So we've got 2 reinforced doors locked at 7. Yeah, let's use one more of our lower level lockpicks here. The +1 lockpicks. We'll have 5 left. And roll on that, so we'll have +4 from our precision and +1 from the lockpick, so a +5 on the roll, so this is guaranteed to be at least a 7. And make our way through there, roll for the room. 4 by 6 with 3 doors. I don't think we can fit 3 doors really. So I instead have 2. Like this. All right. We're making quick progress through the level, I have to say. So this is room number 10. And I didn't even note down the quarantine cages, which I'll quickly do now, just so we have it for, knowing our journey, knowing what we've seen before, and sort of as a little flavor. 4 and 1 is a medic point. That does not sound too bad actually. Which is unique and has archways. On a bench is a box full of bandages. They are too dirty to use, but there is something more here. Would have really liked to get a bandage. Roll a d6. You also find on a 1 to 3 a potion of healing, and on a 4 to 5 a potion of extra healing. Now this sounds good, because I think in any case we'll just instantly use that. So we'll either be getting up to 60 or kind of wasting the extra healing, getting up to 70. Let's roll. So that's just a potion of healing, which is just fine. Free 10 HP, why not? And we'll be getting the bottle as well, which I'm almost out of space here again. But that'll have to do like that. Anything else? Yeah, we then roll on interruptions and unexpected 4. Double 1, ooh, does not sound good. There's an old mangled chest here. Ooh, I think we might be able to use our blessing there. It is open. You rummage through and find some random items. Roll on MIT1, ECT1 and WRT1. A lizard jumps out as you search. Roll a d6 and add shift. On a 5 or higher, you grab it and break its neck. Otherwise, you take 2 HP from the bite and then dispose of it. So actually, that's not a chest table, right? Because it already says what kind of loot, although ECT might be a chest table. So we might get a +3 on the ECT1 roll. Okay. Let's do the lizard thing first. So we roll a d6 and add our shift. Okay, so that's definitely a 5 or higher, so we grab it and break its neck. Let's take the lizard. Why not? Might be something we could interest Murataini in. Lizard. Or we could cook it, maybe over a fire. And now we roll on MIT1, ECT1 and WRT1. Interesting. So I'm gonna say, I think ECT1 is our empty container table, so that's not a chest table, is it? And WRT1 is a rect item table. So these are already random items we find. So I just double checked with that blessing. It says next time you loot a chest +3 to the roll. So I'm assuming that would be a chest table or a T-chest table or one of those different chest tables that the game has, which is why I'm not gonna apply that here on these random items, because I also think it'd be kind of lame. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but yeah, because it says it's already open and we just find the random stuff. And none of those 3 are actually a chest table. So MIT1, A2, that is a metal hammer. Metal hammer. Then we roll on the empty container table, ECT1, which that is also just a d6, I think. 2, a small bottle. Small bottle. And the last one was WRT1. What's that? What is that? Rect item table. I think I said that before. A 1, that's a smashed hand mirror. I'm not even gonna take that, I think. Yeah. I think that was the whole interruptions and unexpected. We got the lizard, got a bit of junk, and that's gonna be the medic point done. I think that's where I'll end it. I hope you enjoyed the video, had fun watching. If you do leave a comment, or if you didn't, do leave a comment as well. Tell me what I could do better, both strategically in-game or regarding to the video. I'm always open for tips or constructive criticism, and other than that, I think we'll just continue on from there. I'm having fun on level 7 here, definitely some harder fights, but we'll see how far we can make it. And until then, have a nice day and I'll see you then. Bye bye.